What's up, everybody? Good morning. I'm Allie Burns. That's Detroit Lenny. We're here on Morningwood. Picks and parlays, baby. Get with it. How's it going, everyone? I'm Allie Burns. We're brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook. They're the official sponsor for today, anyway, of Morningwood. We're going with our up to $1,100 in first bet insurance promo for all new accounts. Check out the description of this video. Get yourself hooked up or use the promo code MORNINGCZR. That's how we do that. What's up, William Perry? How you doing? Make sure you subscribe and give the thumbs up. Exactly. William's got it together. William's on top of stuff.
Good job, William.
Get it, boo. How you doing today, Detroit Lenny?
Living large. Living large.
Large and in charge?
Say. Yeah. The Nerfy hurt me last night in the San Diego, the Padres-Giants game. That hurt everybody, though. I just had it on, it was, I went 3-1 on Nerfies. So I parlayed a few of them. So it wasn't horrible, but it would have been a lot better if all four hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Went 2-0 on TikTok.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, finally. I've been a 1-1 hell on TikTok.
1, 2, 3, 4. I went 4-0 on table tennis yesterday.
Nice. Well, it's only when you bet like $2. You can't.
If I bet more than $2, I lose.
Yeah, duh.
I wrote my whole
Phillies on Tuesday.
I wrote my whole record out last night since the Handicapper started. Some of these are like bets that I didn't put in the Handicapper, but I went through my whole bet slip and I'm 23-11.
Ooh. Okay.
Things are happening. I feel like I have to increase my limit, but like I said, if I do, they don't win. Top of the morning to you, Tyreek. Hi, Rickett. How are you? Good morning to you. What's up, Tim Earl? Taking the Blue Jays plus a run and a half. How's the Handicapper looking? Tim Earl wants to know.
It's looking like I haven't graded last night's picks yet. But
I need to know. I
mean, it's here.
When's the next cut?
You can look on the Facebook page, where you put your picks in. There's also a comment that says updated records. You can all check it out. Thursday. Thursday is so
tomorrow.
Thursday's cuts. Yeah, after tomorrow's picks. Yes. So you get today's picks and tomorrow's picks. Is that right? Yeah, because I got grade 24. 26 is today, 28 is tomorrow. 20 after 28 picks. Yeah. So
I think I'm 17-7. So that's 24. Today's 25, 26. Okay, yeah. And then tomorrow will be 27.
Yeah, so Thursday would be the 28th pick, 27, 28 picks. So after Thursday's picks. But I'll update them after I usually do them after. I only do them at night now if I on Thursday nights when it's cut day, obviously. Otherwise, I usually do them either before or after the show the next day. Tim Earl's in second place. That's the only reason he wants to know. I know it. I don't believe it. He is. He's 16-5-1. This is before yesterday. I think he went 2-0 yesterday, though, because he texted me. I'm pretty sure he texted me. You texted me. You went 2-0 too.
I did.
So you're 17-7. He's 18-5-1. I don't know what Anthony Salvato does. He did.
I looked at his. I think he was 0-2. He had
Tim, you might have took the lead.
Timothy, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. And then there's some other people that are going to do some work. I mentioned to my wife yesterday, she was 11-10-1. She, better get her shit together or she wasn't going to make the cut.
Ooh.
And that went over like a fart in church. So there's that.
We do have a special guest today, Cameron Russ. Sorry, I'm looking through table tennis backgrounds for my background here. I'm shopping right now.
Take your time.
Yeah.
It's only live. Millions and millions of viewers.
I was listening to you. Hi, Silky Man. He's going to take the Hawks. High stimulus, Giants on the money line for you. Yeah, I took the Padres plus 9.5, and it looked kind of okay for a minute until it didn't anymore. So there's that. But I did get on that basketball team, not the Nets, the other game.
I had a 2-team parlay. I took the Timberwolves.
I got
And
them
the
plus
Nets.
5.5.
Look, 2-team money line. I know it was very juiced, but the money line was even money. Or like minus 110, I think it was, or something like that. So I just took them both like that, just so I had action on some NBA. But I didn't like it.
Yeah. Josh got him on the money line, and that would not, it was plus 350, and it would not let me take it. Like I'm like, they're so afraid of my action. They're so afraid of my $3
That's what it
action
is.
right
I'm
now.
convinced when they don't let me take a live bet because they knew I was coming.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I was bringing hell
100%.
with me.
100%.
I was bringing my bankroll with me.
Bring it. What's up, Captain Brian? Yeah, so we do have Cam Ross. He'll be our guest today. He'll be in about 5-6 minutes. We just want to cover our bases. What's up, Brian? Alex L.
Double.
You're going with the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter over 14.5 points. Yeah, we know, Tim. You're like as transparent as, I don't even know what, a transparency sheet. We know. Pennsylvania took away Russian table tennis off the books. Well, what I noticed is that I can't live bet Russian table tennis anymore. And I'm thinking it's like the Russia-Ukraine thing.
Oh, you think the war has something to do with it? You're live betting
well, I can still
Russian
live bet
tennis?
Czech Republic, and I can still live bet Ukraine. So, but I can't do Russia.
Son of a... Damn you, Putin.
Damn you,
Putin. Damn you, Putin.
What are us Russian table tennis fans supposed to do? Good morning, Russian table tennis. I talked about this for a year, and I don't think anyone really believed me, but I'm going to prove it to you. Where is Silky in the handicapper time? We're not sure.
Not in the top 3, so I don't know.
Silky, pull it together. Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me look.
Flyers first period. We cashed that yesterday, James Blake. Thank you for that pick. Flames over. He's going to go Flyers first period over now. Al Style, you're coming for us? Bring it. Bring it, baby. Bring it back. Let's go. I'm nervous as all hell. I talk smack, but like while I'm sitting there and like figuring out what my picks are, I'm really like losing my mind. And,
Silky's 11-11, so...
Ooh. You got to have 2 good days, Silky, or you're going to fall out. You're going to fall right out. You've got 5 minutes. I'm not doing this. 5 minutes. We've got things to do.
What? Who, me?
No, Cam's here. This is why we have schedules.
Yeah, Cam, you got to wait a minute, Cam.
You got to wait 5 minutes.
You're on until 10:15, Cam. 10:15, which our time, which is 1:15. You're early. Better to be early than late. You're right on time, Cam. You're right on time.
10, he says.
No, he's got 5.
The other thing I wanted to bring up. The rest of the week. So tomorrow I've got Ross Benjamin coming on. He's going to do more educational talk. So you guys come with questions for Ross. He wanted to answer questions for you guys. But we're not going to ask him, who do you like today? That's not one of the questions. Okay. This is for educational purposes. That's what we're trying to do here. So that's going to be our Thursday. And then Friday, I've got Higgs coming on. Old Sean Higgs making his way in here. If you guys don't know about the Max Wagers Network daily rundown, it starts every day at noon Eastern with Sean Higgs and Midday Money. You want to jump in there and get all your baseball player props. He's got a ton of them. He's all about them. Midday Money with Sean Higgs. Then you make your way over here to Morningwood and learn a thing or two from 2 people who probably shouldn't be teaching people things. And then just Parlays with Chris King at 2 p.m. Eastern. Chris King and Jim Williams. Back to the window with Scott and Scott. I had Scott on Total Chaos last night. Scott Reichel was on Chaos last night against Higgs. We did 2 NBA, 2 MLB, and 2 NHL. So little something for everyone in tonight's Total Chaos. Just type in Total Chaos Picks and Parlays, and then it'll pop up for you. And then we round it out at 5 p.m. Eastern with Game Time Decision with Lenny and the Knuckleheads. That's how we're doing this. Okay, so let's see. I feel like we should make Cam wait 3 minutes because this is how scheduling things works, Cam.
I don't know.
This is how it works.
Know. The sooner he comes in, the sooner I can start on my breakfast of BLTs.
Oh, I've got
BLT for
toast around
breakfast.
here somewhere. I just eat on camera. I'm so over it. What's up?
What
How
up?
you doing?
I'm all
What's up,
right. How are
Cam?
y'all? What up, Lenny?
Well, I'm just sitting here
Living the
living
dream?
life, man. Living life.
Are you
You
in your new
know,
house?
Yeah, in the basement.
In the
well,
basement.
as where you should be.
Yeah, in the
I mean,
basement.
you know, married with children. Where else would you be?
Right. Well, right now I'm just married with child. The
Well,
children part is he's
he's
right
on
around
his
the
way.
no, he's like right around the corner.
Yeah, he's like peeking.
like
How you guys doing?
yeah, he's like right over here. Yeah,
There you go.
he's coming on in. Yeah, we're moving in. We finished moving in over the weekend, and then next week's our baby shower, and we're gonna marry each other. So
Oh, what?
And
spiritual.
that banner is going to arrive. Your background. And that. My mom's coming over today, so I'm going to give it to her. My old Picks and Parlays background, that step and repeat banner, I'm finally going to mail it to Cam so he can have a good
Finally?
backup. Uh-huh. It's
Well,
been
about
well, he
Cam
was
time.
supposed to come to Vegas
It's
and pick it
about
up.
Cam time. Get what I see what I did there?
It's about Cam time.
All right.
That was
You guys,
great.
you guys have fun. I got
Have
work.
you
I loved that.
wonder how long he's been saving that for?
Right? He's been
It's
saving
been
that
a
up.
minute. It's been a minute.
He's had it right in the holster, just ready to.
Fire away, baby. So I'm trying to put it to where why don't we get sucked back, Lenny? I hate this thing on my head more than just about, and now it's gonna be on your head because I can't handle it. It weighs me down, Cam. It weighs me down. So I brought you in to kind of talk NL East. Oh, thank you. Okay, I couldn't make that work. I clicked the button. So you're going to be kind of our Braves expert. You're the expert of that division. What do you got to say to us, Cam? What do you got to say?
Yeah, so far, it's going. There's a lot of teams around the league, just all in general, that look like shit. Excuse me, like they just haven't figured it out. They don't know the season started. But the NL East is going to be tough. The Mets are playing well. The Phillies are playing really well. They're playing each other today. The Braves, last time I looked, they were losing to the Nationals 2-0 in the first inning. I don't think right now there's a clear cut favorite in that division. A World Series champion, you would think they would just run away with it, but so far, not so much.
It's not easy to repeat championships, especially when Frederick Freeman has left you upon the wayside, like you never even were a fan or cared.
Well, he didn't really leave. They kind of shipped him off, but tomatoes. Yeah, I know. I was devastated. Danielle is devastated. She's still not over it. And Matt Olson went to Parkview High School, which is right down the road from where we live, and she just not into it.
Don't care. I love Matt Olson. I'm all for Matt Olson. Well, and I get that Freddie's from LA too. So they kind of both went home. Here's the thing. I don't care. Nobody asked me. I want Freddie on the Braves and I want Matt on the A's. And that's how I want it.
Yeah.
Period.
Look, so they did this. Now they need to just do that. Just go back.
Yep. Just same thing. Just do it again. So yeah. So okay. So I was looking up. Yeah, down 2-0 to the Nationals, top of the fourth is what we're doing. Freed is on the bump, is what's going on. I gotta close this thing. Okay. So any tips, any advice that you could give to our viewers about betting on these teams?
The Marlins are terrible still. The Marlins, but the Marlins are going to lose a lot of games, but the Marlins aren't going to get swept a lot, if that makes sense. And the Marlins are going to be plus money often. And I know you're into that, but they're not going to get swept a lot. I think as the season goes, the Braves and the Phillies are going to fight for the top spot. The Mets may make one of those other wild cards since they've added the new wild card. There may be 3 teams in the playoffs from this division this year. Because it's a very all the other divisions are very top heavy. And I just think this one's going to be close all the way through. And there's going to be 3 teams I think is going to win a lot of games. But I think the Braves and the Mets, or the Braves and the Phillies, are going to separate themselves as the year go on.
What do you think about the Mets? There's been a lot of hype about them. What do you think? Are they going to be able to carry it through a full season?
No, they're they're like the Cowboys or something like that. You know, they come out on fire. But I think Francisco Lindor is going to have a better season. I think he's more comfortable in New York now, and that's going to help them a lot. Max Scherzer, if he pitches well, that'll help a lot. But I think they're going to fizzle out. I think they may make the playoffs in one of the wild card spots, though.
All right. Sorry, I was looking at. I like Marlins first 5, so I was just kind of like not today, but like as a bet, I typically like to go Marlins first 5. But it's a little bit deeper into the season,
Right.
that I start doing that, and they start wanting to win. Right now, they're kind of like loosening up, you know. Oh, Sean Austin, did you left loose the table? I actually made it through, Sean Austin. I actually made it through on a table tennis. So who do you like today?
Today, hold on, let me look. I like the Dodgers, but it's kind of high. But the Dodgers I got the Dodgers like a 160 something, which is high, but it's because Kershaw's pitching, and you're not going to get him at that number much at all. And the Dodgers bats finally woke up last night. They scored 6 runs in the 8th inning.
And you don't think it's fishy that Kershaw's out of I thought I saw 170 last night, but 160. You don't think that's fishy?
They always do this with his first start of the year because at the end of every year he's always hurt. So they always gauge him, and then he shoves, and then he's like a minus 480 that second start.
I remember last season he had a really bad opening day, and then his ERA was like, 45 or something. It was like Barrios right now has an ERA over 100.
108. Fantastic. You're doing great.
Yeah, great job. But just as a tip for bettors, that 1 inning can jack your ERA right up at this point in the season because it's an average, but there's nothing to average it with right now.
So you give up 3 runs, which is wild to be 108. Like, you're not going to give up 100, but it just, you gave up 3 runs in the first inning you pitched. So here we go.
Yeah. Remember, it's an earned run average, and you earned 3 of them in about 15 minutes there, didn't you, Barrios? So
you got 4 guys have scored, and you have 1 out.
Yeah, but so it's something you want to kind of keep in mind throughout the season too. That these, that ERA can sometimes look a certain way because of 1 game or 2 games that were really, really bad, and it will dissipate throughout the season as more innings.
It's just like a grade. If you get 10 hundreds, your grade doesn't move. But if you get a 0, your grade just drops. So
damn that Putin.
Dodgers already up 2-0.
Woo! Okie doke.
Oh, so by the way, last Woody standing: the Dodgers, Twins, Mets, Phillies, Guardians, Reds, Cubs, Pirates, Nationals, Braves, Red Sox, Tigers cannot take anymore.
Okay.
So those games
current in it?
They're already started. So they're all like just start. Well, the Nationals and Braves are in the 4th inning, but most of them are just in the 1st inning. We're working on a Tigers Nerfy. 3 down so far.
Let's go, Tigers Nerfy. All right.
Hi, Wilson Alejo. He's going to go with the Astros today. Okay. I love the Astros, Wilson.
So check this out, Cam. Joey is now 9 sports DVDs away from 20,000. 9. That's how many he has to go. Friday. Next Friday is the day.
I feel like we should send him one just to.
We've talked about it. What we could set. I told Big Sis Lisa, if you email me your address and Joey's shirt size, I will mail y'all a Morningwood shirt for Joey's big day.
Just covered in it, yeah.
So today he watched NBA 75 Stories featuring Walt Frazier, Dave DeBusschere, I don't know him, Hal Greer, and Earl Monroe. DeBusschere? I don't know him. I like the Hornets today. Talk NBA with me. Let's talk some NBA. Who you like? Atlanta?
I like the Hornets too.
I like the Hornets, yeah. And then in the Spurs Pelicans, I like the Pelicans.
I like the Pelicans if Ingram plays. If Ingram plays.
This is Lenny right now.
I can't see Lenny, but if If Ingram plays, I like the Pelicans. But no, I like Charlotte tonight. Charlotte, they play so hard.
Mm-hmm.
They play so, and I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte cost me last week. I took the Bulls, and Charlotte had scored 28 points in the game before they missed a shot, and so it just got bad in a hurry.
I feel like the Spurs, yeah, they were battling it out with the Lakers, but they were playing like the Trailblazers and stuff. Just their strength of schedule doesn't show up for me against the Pelicans' strength of schedule. So that was kind of my read on that game. Marcos has a question for you. He says, Braves, Red Sox, Astros, Rays, Giants are my picks and sleepers. Guardians, Blue Jays, or Mariners. What do you think, Cam? Guardians, Blue Jays, or Mariners?
Today?
I guess.
Goodness.
What about, are you asking for the division or just for today, Marcos?
Yeah. What specifically are we asking? Because I haven't really gotten on with the Guardians yet. I've gone against the Mariners a few times. I had the Astros last night. I had the Dodgers last night, and I had the White Sox yesterday afternoon. All three of those won for me, fortunately.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't do great on baseball.
You said, how do I do great on baseball?
First 5 I got. Huh?
Oh, I thought you said, how do you do great on baseball?
No, I said I didn't do great on baseball yesterday. I'm still kind of in that. Uh-oh. F the Tigers. That happened. I don't feel like he was dancing for that. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but he was going for the Nerfy, remember? He just
that's right. Damn it.
That's not
well, at least it was the Tigers that scored.
That's
Those
a
are for
roofie.
today, he says.
Oh, so you're asking.
Okay, so if we had to pick the Guardians, the Blue Jays, or the Mariners for today, who would we go with? I'm going to look. Guardians already started, so they're out. Blue Jays, it's Berrios and Cole. I liked that game under. In the total chaos, that was an under because typically you're not going to see Cole at a -8.5. It's already moved down 2 and 8. I took it last night. I took all 6 of the total chaos plays. They're posted on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree because we just said a minute ago Berrios has a 108 ERA. That's not going to continue.
No, and I think it's definitely. You know what? Damn it! I had this idea last night to play a game called "Will It Happen Again?" and to go through the starting pitchers and just look at their first game and say, okay, this is what they did in their first game. Will this happen again? Right? And basically an exercise in how to forget the last thing you saw. What's up, Laterica? See why I tell you to take the tie, Lenny? Should have to adult today. Just want to pop in and say hi. Good luck. Except those against us. Exactly. You've got it, JoJo. Tell your Garden City wife I said hi. Okay. So what else? Anything else to report?
Yes. And you can post this for me. All of you take this number down: 1-614-660-5304.
What?
Got it? That is a number that you can text me directly, and I will give you, whoever texts me, I'll give you 3 days of free picks.
Holy crap. Okay,
Yep.
wait.
I'm texting you right now.
Yeah. Where's my phone?
Text it. Post. Can you post that number for me?
Yeah,
Lenny?
yeah. Hold on. Let me make a banner. You're sure you want to do this?
I'm sure I want to do it. Yep.
Text Cam for 3 days of free.
You using the burner account?
What's your number?
It's my Razor flip phone. 1-614-660-5304. Let me see the number.
Okay. Bam.
Let me see the number. Let me see the number. Yep. That's it.
Okay.
And just say what's up to me. And if you're not signed up through the site, all you do is sign up, sign in, go through the checkout. It's going to say put your card information and stuff. Just hit the checkout. You'll get the picks. They'll be in your account. 3 days.
For free.
For free. From me to you. From me to you.
Yeah. How'd you get hooked up with this little deal? This smells like Craig Trapp. What's going on?
I don't know him.
Never heard of him. Never heard of
Never
him.
met it. Nope. I don't know.
Never heard of him. Next.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else. But yeah, anytime I always, it's right here. Anytime you want, I'll and you can ask me stuff, you can talk to me, all that. Anytime you want.
Payam wants to hoop with you sometime.
I'm in Atlanta. Come
Huh?
on in. I'm in Atlanta. Come on in.
I don't know if you want to mess with Cam. I don't know if you
Yeah.
want to do it. You the man, says Captain Brian Gillihan. That's exciting. I know, right? Let me rewind this. What was that? What was that you said? Okay, no worries. I've got it up on the screen now. So is it one free? How many? It's 3 days of free picks, but how many picks do you give?
All of my picks for 3 days.
Oh, your premium plays. That's exciting.
Yep, and I have bunches of people. They'll ask me about this and that. You know, and I'm gonna tell you guys, it's probably gonna sound real generic what is being said to you, but it's really me. Like, I swear to God, it's me. It's really, I swear to God, it's me talking to you.
I'm gonna text you right now. Let's do a little test. What if I text you right now? Will that phone vibrate?
I just gotta tell you right now, folks. I text Cam all the time. It ain't all that.
I do text Cam a lot too.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just
Fair
kidding.
at
Text
best.
him for free picks.
Fair
But
at
I'm just
best,
letting you
really.
know,
And
we text all the time. It ain't all that. I'm just saying. And if you don't reply back, he's gonna get mad.
so mad. I'll
just,
be pissed.
just understand, if you leave him on
Yeah,
red,
that's true.
he's
And
gonna
he can
text you
tell if
back.
you've looked at his text and you're not responding. He can tell,
Yeah.
and he gets frustrated.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
frustrating.
And there's like a time limit. If he texts you and you don't respond like in first 5 minutes, what the hell are you doing that you can't respond to his text messages?
Yeah.
Just so we're all clear, let's set the right expectations. Just saying.
Boundaries.
You're gonna get free picks. You're gonna get free picks, and it's gonna come with a lot of crap.
Exactly.
Let's be clear, folks. Let's be respectful of time zones on this.
Right.
You know, so if you're texting the man, like you're in East Coast time, right?
Correct.
You are, right? Yeah, Atlanta's East Coast time. So East Coast time. So, you know, if you're on the West Coast and you're texting him at 11 o'clock at night, understand that you might get a reply back from his future wife. And, you know, and she might be like starting the conversation off with, I will cut you or something like that. So, you know, I mean, just saying.
I text Cam late at night, though. I text both of you late at night.
Yeah.
All my creative energy comes to me late at night, and then there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I wake up to Allie Burns' text messages, and I'm like, oh God, what now? What happened?
I wake
I like those picks. That's what
I had an idea. Yeah, nothing.
I'm like, oh, all right, you had an idea. All right, I like it.
Both of those table tennis picks I text you last night at midnight, both of those cashed, just so you know.
Damn, I was already out.
Me and Cam, most of our texts are either Duke baby, or Wayne. That's how we do it.
That's the basis of our messages.
Yeah.
Or can you do chaos?
Or can you chaos? Yeah. Are you free to chaos?
Yeah, it's one of the three things. It's Duke, chaos, or just screaming Wayne at the top of our logs.
Yeah.
See, mine is just
Wayne is Kevin
Cam's
Durant,
driving
for
me
anyone
crazy.
who doesn't know.
My text messages from Allie is Cam's driving me crazy. My text messages from Cam is Allie's driving me nuts. And I'm just like, I'm really in the middle, like I am right now, going, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, wow, yeah, that's great. What? That's what? Question mark.
Well, Cam, you do that thing where it's like, I asked him, I'm like, he goes, Tuesdays or Thursdays I can come on Chaos. I'm like, okay, well, Thursdays are on Morningwood. I'm like, okay, well, Thursdays, Tuesday we start the last Woody, so come on Thursday. And he's like, okay, well, how about Wednesday? I'm like, did we just not have a thread about Tuesday or Thursday? Like, now, how do we land on a Wednesday, for crying out loud?
You know what? I'm not coming.
Yeah, know what? I'm out. Yeah. Cam, what's more important for baseball capping? Batting, starting pitcher, bullpen, weather, ballpark orientation? Where do you start, and what couple directions do you go after? That's a good question, Sean Austin.
Wow. I for sure I go off of the starter. I do go off of the starter, and then the weather. The weather is so, but depending on the travel, have
That's
they
why I
crossed?
really go ahead.
Have they crossed the time zone?
Mhm.
Because if they've crossed the time zone, that can affect. Maybe their game is supposed to be 14 hours later, but their game may be 11 hours later, or something like that. Stuff like
Right.
that. And then I look at, believe it or not, I bet on groups of teams, but no, it's for sure the pitcher, and then their travel, and then based on who's in their lineup. And right now, it's really hard. I saw somebody earlier say that they were fading the totals under for this first month. Nobody can hit. Nobody can hit. Nobody's hitting the ball. And then like the Guardians, they scored I think 1 run in their first 3 games, and then had a 17-run game. It's people,
Right.
they're just not figuring out. But no, I for sure look to the starter, try to figure out how long it's been since they've pitched, the travel stuff, stuff like that. But the
Yeah.
weather, yeah, but not as much as the other two, because there's ways around the weather.
Yeah.
But
And the weather only counts when the weather counts.
yeah,
Like if you're at Wrigley, the weather counts. If it's raining
weather counts.
outside, the weather counts.
Weather
But
counts.
like on your average game throughout the week, your weather's not going to typically be a huge factor. Like it only counts when it counts is kind of how I feel
Yeah,
about that.
because 2 to 3 more weeks, regardless of where they're playing, it's not going to be cold anymore.
Yeah.
Cold's going to be gone, and that the cold is an issue because the ball is affected, and the ball goes farther in the heat, but pretty soon that's going to be over. But no, it's the pitchers and the lineups, and really, I look at the bottom half of lineups. That's what I like to look at, the bottom half of a lineup, because everybody's going to know, okay, the 1 through 5 hitters are going to hit the ball. So a lot of teams will pitch around them or work around them and try to get their outs in the bottom of the lineup. But if they have a full lineup, that's a team that I like to play on, because eventually somebody's going to get to the pitcher. Somebody's going to hit the ball.
That's a good point too.
Yep. Full lineups, deep rosters, good pitching.
How much do you look into bullpens? Do you do first fives? Are you a first five player, or do you prefer to do
Not
full
much.
games?
I prefer to do full game, just like I don't do many halves or quarters in football and basketball. I'm a full gamer. That's just how I've always been. That's how I look at stuff. Because if I have a team to win the first 5 and they lose 1-0, and then they score 6 runs in the 6th and win the game, I'm going to be pissed. It's just the longevity, and I know you guys like to do the nerfies and the first 5s, but I don't really do that.
Nerfy to me is more like I don't want to call it like a gambly bet, because there is a way to handicap nerfies and yerfies. It's just it happens so quick that it's a little tough sometimes. But the first
Right.
5, I find a lot of value in the first 5, and I love that I can push. Are there any teams that you think will check off those boxes right now?
Check off what boxes? What I just said?
Yeah.
Well, most teams aren't traveling really far. We're a weekend. I'm talking about like when the Mets go to LA
Mm.
and then fly back home. When the Mets go to Florida and then fly back home. When the Cardinals,
Well,
go to Milwaukee, stuff like that.
and the timing of it, because I remember the Red Sox played the Yankees and won that last game, and then they played the Tigers the next day. And someone in my messenger was saying, I love the Red Sox tomorrow. And I looked it up, and the first thing I thought was they played like a fairly later game, like not a night game, but a later game against the Yankees. And then they played the Tigers the next day at like 2. And it just seemed like with that travel and that turnaround, that just seemed like a Tiger spot right there. And, that's a lot of this is just situational, I feel like, too.
Yeah. Like there's I saw it last night. I think there's going to be a stretch soon where the Astros are going to play either 32 games in 33 days or 33 games in 34 days.
Holy
The
hell.
middle of that is going to be Astros faded, because they're going to they're going to have to pull guys. They're going to have to rest guys. You know, I don't care who you are. You're not going to play 34 days in a row. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You know, I don't care what record you're chasing. I don't care. You're not going to play. Like, there's going to be days where they're going to take days off. They're going to have pin days. That's another thing. Like, if a team has like a random bullpen day, that's a thing I look forward to.
Explain that to our people, what a bullpen day is.
A bullpen day is basically a team is expected to use 5 or 6 different pitchers, and they don't start an actual starter. They'll throw a reliever for the first 2 or 3 innings and then just go for it.
So you want to keep your eyes. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's basically to save their arms. Go for it, Lenny.
I was just going to say, I agree with everything he's saying. How I look at the first 5 is I look at it as 2 separate games. Like, there's the full game bet, and then there obviously the first 5. And I think the first 5, there's a whole different match. Like, for me, I took the under in the Tigers game because I looked at the weather and the starting pitchers. You know, the Tigers, I'm just using this as an example. Obviously, I'm a Tiger fan, but Tigers pitcher starting today came from Boston. He was on the Red Sox. They're playing the Red Sox, so I thought he'd be amped up to play against his other team. That's why I took the Nerfy. I also took the under because of the weather. It's in the middle of the second inning, and it is raining cats and dogs in Detroit right now. And the only reason we're up 1-0 is because some jackass on the Tigers jacked one for a home run, and I didn't cash my Nerfy. But either way, I like Tigers' first 5. They're making car payments again. And the under. So you look at the weather and you look at that matchup. Like, I look at the first 5 and the whole game as 2 separate games. 2 separate games.
They really are too. I mean, they really are, because in that first 5, I only have to look at this pitcher and possibly another one, you know, who might relieve him. After that starting pitcher gets pulled, everything can change. Like, everything can change dramatically.
They're going to postpone this game.
What's going on over there?
They're about to postpone this game. I know they are. Umpires.
I don't know.
I want to do a trend, like a stat on the early game Nerfies, because it feels like early game Nerfies have not been hitting.
Yeah. That's like part of my handicapping in them. The early ones. Like the early ones, the ones that they just want to get done with this game so they can finish the series and move on to their travel day. Those are the games I like Nerfies in. Situational spots. I mean, there's a way to handicap the Nerfy situation. It's tricky. It's it's a niche. It's a niche market.
It is a niche market. I love a good Nerfy, but sometimes I just can't get involved. I need more games under my belt. I need to see the pitchers a little bit more before I can really start like diving into Nerfies and Yerfies. I like get some starts under your belt.
Well, see, I like the beginning of the season for Nerfies because just that. I mean, I think the pitchers are more. I already got it. You've preached about it for 3 hours this morning. That was going to be. So I kind of figured that was your last Woody standing pick. It's awesome to be involved in a relationship and live with the person who's in a contest that you got knocked out of.
I bet
I still think you're her. I still don't believe she's her. I still think it's you. So.
No, I took the.
Took me a long time to get over the Alejandro thing. Okay,
that's fair. That's fair. No, I took. I forget what I took yesterday, but I got knocked out. I forget.
Was it a Nerfy?
Probably.
Richie P hit his Nerfy, and AJ's
good for you. I did
his Nerfy.
Fantastic. You know what? Just fantastic.
All right, we've got about 5 minutes left here. Anything else that you can share? Rickett, thank you for your KBO picks of a -195 and a -214, but I'm gonna have to pass on those. Rickett, holy schneik balls. Hold on. So, Lenny, sugar balls. What is that?
I don't know. Hey, Cam, what's happening?
Just hanging out.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. I don't know what I had at yesterday as the last Woody. I think I did have a Nerfy, to be honest with you. Oh, I think I had Tigers run line is actually what I had. They lost by 2 yesterday. So, I don't know. Yeah, sugar balls. That's code for hurry, Lenny, come, something's going on.
Yeah,
So
we have trouble.
Yeah, we have trouble in paradise. So I'm just having a BLT for breakfast, and an orange Powerade.
Fantastic.
Oh, she's back. Don't talk no more about her.
He started laundry. There, you know how like when your laundry's in there wrong and it goes like boom, boom when it's spinning.
When the kids decide to put shoes in the dryer, and it's like, who put the small child in the dryer? Don't do that. You can't put shoes in the dryer. What's wrong with you? And they all look at me like, I love it when I come out of my room and I'm like, what? Is nobody else here? The rocks in the dryer? What's going on? And it's usually, you know how you got the filter thing? You got to dry the dryer stuff. You don't clean off the lint. Well, our filter thing is like, I don't know, the one corner of it broke off where the screw is. So sometimes it comes out and then it just sounds like somebody put a shoe in the dryer. And I'm like, does nobody else hear that?
Just me.
And they're all like looking at me like, what? And I'm like, bro, you don't hear the damn rocks in the dryer or what? And they're like, oh. I'm like, fix it. Why do I have to tell you to fix it? Can't you just hear it too?
Part of why I was so shocked is I did not start the laundry. And so it's like, who did? Who did?
Right.
If I didn't. Escher did, apparently. Sean Austin says, I find that rain affects pitchers and defense negatively. Cold affects the speed and hit of balls and pitchers when their team bats for a long half inning. There's so many freaking angles. I was thinking of turf, and when they play on the turf and when they play on the grass is a big difference too.
It's faster. It's faster. It's faster. Yeah, especially if it's rained, the water sits in the grass as opposed to just kind of bounces off. It sits differently in grass because of the dirt under the grass. The turf is just turf. Yeah.
And you got to think of that like as a fielder, if the ball gets batted into the field and it's in grass, that ball's not going to roll to your, say, left fielder as quickly as it would. It could even stop before he gets to it if it's in grass because it's grass. So there's things like that as well. And then like add rain to that grass and it's a whole other thing. So how do you feel about rain affecting pitchers and defenses?
Well, I for sure think it does. I don't know who saw Trey Turner just lose his mind last night on that wet field. It was just a can of corn for sure. Double play ball. He fields it, slips, and then makes the pitch and throws it right over the second baseman's head and just gave away a run. And I know it cost somebody the Dodgers' first 5 last night. But then the Dodgers scored 6 runs in the Dodgers would have won the first 5, 1-0, but then the Dodgers scored 6 runs in the 8th after the rain delay.
No, I'm looking it up.
The ball just
Trey
ate him
Turner,
alive.
why do I have a football player right here?
It just ate him alive at short. He's got the mask on. If you see it, they're in Minnesota. If you're looking for it, they just ate him alive. If you don't find it, I can find it on Twitter and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. This is all like 1 month ago stuff, but I definitely want to see that.
They just ate him like he slips, but the ball ate him up.
Oh, that's rough. Rough. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on, guys. Don't forget, text Cam at this number that's right there. Don't even text me later asking for this number. Don't even, because I already see this coming in my life right now. What was Cam's number again? It's watch my show. How about that? I could actually post this on the Morning Woody Facebook page. So it's up there as well. But Cam will give you 3 days of free picks. You can ask him questions, pick his brain. But there's your number right there. And then if you guys are looking to buy his premium plays, head over to picksandparlays.net and use the promo code MLB. It's going to be MLB to save you 20% off. I've got too many banners going on. I can't find it. Bam, 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 bam. I swear to God, it's just MLB. You'll get it. You'll figure it right out. There it is. Bam. I want to check the leaderboards while I have you here. See how you're doing. Put you on blast. So I'm pretty sure you're up in there. Number 3 for all of 2022. Crushing it. You were number 3 on the site yesterday. You were 3-1. and 185, 139 for the year. So good job, Cameron. Use the promo code MLB, saves you 20% off of his best bets, or just use the phone number that now I've lost, obviously, and get 3 days of free picks. What's up?
Cam, Richie P texted you. Why haven't you responded yet?
Yeah, I don't believe you. Now I can't even hear you. Now you're muted.
Now you're muted. What the hell? I hope your text signal. I hope your text signal works better.
It does. I unmuted it. No, I see the text. I was going to address it to everybody. I can see all these texts because I've got like 80. I just haven't started responding. Hold on, I'll tell you
I
how
would
many.
start. I would also hire someone.
No, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14.
See, you're doing that thing right now that you hate that we do. You're just like ignoring texts.
Yeah, but you
say, Richie P, if he doesn't respond in 5 minutes, feel free to text him again.
Yeah, as many times as it takes.
No, I'm gonna respond. I got you. I got all of y'all. I'm gonna send you guys the link. It's like I said a minute ago. It's gonna sound real generic what's gonna be said to you, but it is me. And if you don't think it's me, ask me a question, like a random question, and I'll answer it. Like, what color was my shirt on the show today? You know, something.
Yeah, you got code word, pineapple.
Pineapple. Oh my God, is that your safe word too?
No, ours is Tallahassee.
Oh, that's
maybe it's Talladega. I can't remember. I don't care.
I don't use a safe word.
You should probably figure out what your safe word is. It'd probably be better to know the safe word.
I'll get it to win it, baby. I'll get it for the long haul. Once you get married, safe words go right out the window.
Laterica knows the safe word. Pickle juice, baby. Pickle juice. Mm-hmm. You're laughing at pineapples. It's pickle juice.
Pineapple. Oh no, that's code for. That's me and my sister's code for going to the garage. Pineapple. Because on our phones, on our Apple phones, watches, we can walkie-talkie each other like we're kids. So I walkie-talkie her, and I tell her pineapple, and that means we're going to the garage.
I love that. Pickle juice.
Yeah, pickle juice.
What it's all about right there. All right, Cam. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You guys, you know what to do. We've said it enough times. Call the number or find them on picksandparlays.net. Buy those premium plays. We'll see you next Tuesday. You're going to switch over to our Tuesdays every week, right? Like every week for real.
Tuesday, 1:15.
Okay. All right. But you look like you're trying to brush us off right now.
No, I'm not trying to brush off. I was being spoke to, but all right. Good luck, y'all. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Thanks for coming on, Cam. See you later. All right. Well, that's
Cam Ross, everybody.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the beard,
the Jesus himself.
Yeah,
baby Jesus.
Well, that's ballsy to put that out there
right before Easter. You're welcome.
Find that banner, and I'm gonna put this on the Morning Woody Facebook page. He wants people to text him. I'll get people to text him. That's what I do. Okay.
Well, man's got more. I don't know. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't answer y'all when y'all Facebook message me. Don't text me.
I do.
There's like 4 people from here that have my number, and those people I text. That's about it. You can ask Allie Burns. I might not text her back for like 2 days. My phone's on silent. I don't even know.
I'll feel like he's mad at me. I'm like, is he mad at me? What did I do?
Then
did I say
Mandy
something?
will go, "Are you mad at Allie?" And I'm like, "No."
Oh, I'll text her. I'll be like, "Should I be?"
I'm like, "Should I be? Is it why?" And I'm like, "Is that are you asking me, or is that more of a statement?" And then, so and then I'm like, "No, I don't even know where my phone's at." I'm like, "Cause now I do everything on my watch." I'll be honest with you. I use my watch. I'm a watch guy though. Cam responded. Good job, Richie P. Get those free picks.
Get them. Chicken wing time.
Hey, and then Richie, do me a favor. Text them to me, will you? So I don't have to text Cam.
Yeah, same. Could one of us maybe just text him and then get the picks and then just put them on the Facebook page and tag me and Lenny?
Oh, boom, done.
What do you think?
See, good job.
I feel like now I have to text him. I want the picks.
Is that the number that I have?
Good.
Hold on. Is that the number that I have?
I don't think so. He said this is
Oh,
Razor
he texted
flip phone.
me.
My phone's charging right now, so I don't know what's going
Hold
on.
on.
What happened? What happened
Text
was
for free plays. Okay, is that really his number? Oh no, I got a
now I
different
have to
number.
know.
I got a different number. So that must be a number that's not. It's not the personal bet phone number. I got a different number for
Yeah,
that. We have
that's
different
like
numbers.
his.
That's
what's it
probably a
called?
work. What it is it's a cell phone number that I forward to his phone, like a work. It's a burner number. I ain't gonna lie. You didn't get a
Okay.
text back, Erica? Oh, are you doing stuff?
I was organizing the spreadsheet real quick just to show them because we've only got 7 minutes left.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix it real quick. Don't touch it.
I won't touch it. I ABC'd it.
I know you did. I'm gonna change the C's from cash to question marks because we don't have those picks yet.
I'm gonna have a talk with them, Laterica. I'm gonna have a talk with them.
You better you give priority to the par ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that.
I gotta text them and let them know. Get them up with the get down.
Here, I'll bring mine in.
Oh crap! Don't play that game.
She'll come here and cut you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't share
back out.
my Google. My stuff just did an update, so it won't let me share my screen.
You want me to share my screen?
You share your screen.
I'm not good at sharing.
But there's a few people. There's about 14 or so people that haven't given their last Woody pick yet. I've been trying to keep up with.
I saw Kim McGee. I thought I did.
I'll go through here and make sure, but
okay. So
I've been keeping up. But I might have missed something when I was.
The popular picks of the day. Astros run line in first 5. We got 1 on the Hawks. Blue Jays are a big one today.
Blue Jays are huge.
Dodgers team total over 4.5. I'm still not I'm not ready for the Dodgers. That doesn't mean you guys can't be. Hornets.
You hate
I like
them
the
so
Hornets
much.
and Cam like the Hornets too. Okay, those Kiwoom heroes for F's sake are like a minus 210 or some shiz.
What pick?
The KBO. Hold on. Let me look it up again because I swear I was just looking at this, but that might have been the Lions and the other ones. Samsung Lions.
Well, he's got it on Facebook at minus 145.
Okay, it is then because Ricky.
So, it was on Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
If they put it on Facebook and they have an actual, a screenshot of it,
it was the Bears. That's what I was thinking.
I just kind of go with it.
Bears.
I don't see Kimberly. Oh, I see. Oh, Mariners money line. There it is.
I knew I saw that. She's a par lady. She stands out to me. So we got 2 to the Spurs. We also like 2 to the White Sox today. Nats first 5.
I don't have yours. What's your last way?
I have to do my table tennis thing.
Oh my god!
I can't do it while I'm here because y'all are just.
Laterica, what's yours? What's yours? You texting Cam for your pick?
That's a good call. Yeah, last Woody standing could get a lot more interesting. It's going to be like 100 people divided into 3 different groups of picks.
Oh, disregard, she says. She got a text from him.
Okay, beautiful. Look at him go. He's busy.
Eddie Elance is on the Hawks. Yeah.
I think my mom just got here. Okay, so let's do a little recap real quick of the schedule for the Max Wagers Network. I want to remind everybody, of course, about our sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook. They've got the deal up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. The link is in the description of this video, or you could use promo. I'm just using this because I think it's still the same code. Morning.
So can I explain to you why you don't need the code?
I know why. We've had this talk.
Okay.
I want the code. Because
But the
I've
code,
explained to
the
you why
code
I
is
want it.
the link.
But the link is not written on the screen right now.
But even if it's
And-
written on there, they can't click on the screen. They
But
still
they can
have to go
open
to
their
the.
app and type in a promo code, which I think is the way that most of them do it instead of going to the description and clicking the link.
I would bet dollars to donuts.
Look,
Right
here's the
now.
deal. We can have both, okay? I want this up
We
here,
can.
and there's a link in the description. There's really no reason we couldn't have both. And look at that. Now we do.
This don't work.
Yes, it does.
Okay. You go to Caesar Sportsbook, put that in, or you can just click a button.
But they don't know where to find the button. This is what nobody understands, is that I've spent countless hours on this show describing how to find what a description of this video is. So just to cover all bases, I would like to have options. I'm a woman. I want options.
Oh, what you are is stubborn. Because that don't
Thorough.
work.
You know
That
what?
don't
Fine,
work.
fine. I don't care. Everybody have a great day. If you haven't got your last Woody pick in, put it in. Putting it there, it really does you no harm at all if it's there, and I want it there. So there.
There you go. There it is.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, ring that bell. For it doesn't even matter anyway. The whole thing is silly. Like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and everybody head over to Just Parlays with Chris King and Jim Williams right now. Get your parlay on, and then check out Back to the Window with Scott and Scott at 3 p.m. Eastern. Options create indecision. No, they create options. Hello. And then we've got Game Time Decision at 5 p.m. Eastern with Lenny and the Twins. Okay, I think that's everything. You guys have a great day. Don't forget, check out Cam. Use his phone number. I don't know where it is now. If you didn't write it down, you missed the bus. Hit rewind, or it's over on the face. That's what I was gonna say. Or it's over on the Facebook group page. If you have not joined the Facebook group page, oh my God, my buttons. I'm over everything. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Meatloaf, I'm done. Bye.